Good morning, guys. This is my first ever vlog recording. Now, I was planning on doing a vlog where you could see my face, but it's Sunday, and my family usually does their little 2 mile walk in the morning, so I figured why not use that as a place where I could think and talk at the same time, because I have a tendency to rant, which is why I always like second guess vlogging or talking about anything. So first and foremost, hi. If you don't know who I am, my name is LB Keen. I'm also writing under the name Ivy Harper. I have been writing since, well, I could say since I wrote my first haiku poem in elementary school, but instead I'll say I've been writing since somewhere around 2015, officially. I started writing fan fiction, and then I switched over to writing original stories, and years go by, and here we are. So, um, as you know, I started this Patreon because my story, Their Princess, Their Slave, was removed from Wattpad, and I'm going to say it was because of somebody's reporting of it. I'm not really sure. I do know once they took it back down, it wasn't like when they took it down, I was kind of upset. I think I'm always upset when like any site just like vacuums my story out of anywhere. And at the time, I was also going through some stuff, so my brain was just like, let's figure out where we can put our stories so people can just like read them. Um, and here we are now. For the last maybe year, because I started Patreon last year. I didn't really have a chance to like sit down and learn every single thing about Patreon. Like I really was just like, where can I put my stories? Where are they gonna not like remove it? And Patreon barely passes the bottom line for not removing people's work. But it also has issues because like my story Twisted Game is a story that basically I would say it's taboo. I really don't know if it's taboo. Like to be honest, I always have this urge to write a dark story or like a sad story or a melancholy story. And I always have an issue. I think that's because I crave like readers' reactions. So sometimes I'm like, I really want to write a story where the readers are gonna cry, or I want readers to be screaming in chapter 6, especially when I have time and like patience for a book, but like I've been recently having a lot of short time to get things done. So I was like, okay, I can understand if Patreon doesn't like this particular chapter from Twisted Game. Now, mind you, I have all of these ideas for all of these other stories. So it's like I can see slowly but surely I gotta set up a schedule that makes sense. But also, I need to get out of my little ruts, is what I call them, to like get things done. Now, with that all said, I do in fact have a new schedule. I realized updating just on Sunday is not enough. It's not, or put it this way, updating on Sunday is not likely to be smooth because what I do when I work at my regular job Monday through Friday could be so exhausting that I just can't get myself to stay up and write like I should, or get up early to write like I should. And that's just how it is sometimes, especially with everything going on in the world. So I am going to be posting a new schedule today, which is how I'm going to be posting my stories. And I tightened up what each tier gets. So for the people who are paying $1.99, which is the first tier, you are going to get Bitter Run, Bashir Book, Seven Princess, and Yichen. And the reason I'm doing that is because I was like, those are the 4 stories that I seem to be able to update, maintain the storyline for, and kind of have a clear idea of where it's going. The 2 other stories I think was Holding Ruby or Capture Camilla. I'm just gonna take those. I'm not gonna keep updating those. I'm just gonna put them to the side because they're just not where my mind is at. And quite frankly, working on those 4 stories is just streamlines and it makes it very much more easier for me. But if you're in tier 1, you're getting those chapters. That's it. Tier 2, which is the $3.99 one. I believe it is OG Fae. You get the 4 chapters plus my catalog. There's only one thing to note about my catalog. I am deciding that I'm going to push those books back out because I was like saying, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do this. I'm just going to put those books back out because quite frankly, they were liked the way they were. So I might throw them back in to get some polish on them. But outside of that, they're going back up on Amazon at some point. But for now, you have full access to the catalog. You will also get what I like to call scene art. So from certain chapters, I'll post, hey, these are the scenes from the story of that chapter. So that's going to be fun. And then I believe you get access to the vlog. Then $5.99, my Fae Addicts, my hardcore faves, they are getting the 4 stories, the catalog, but they're also going to get the rough drafts of any book I'm plotting or writing for Evie Harper or LV King. It's already done. They basically can get the book first, the rough draft first. To everyone else who's going to get it on Amazon. So any book that I finish and put on Amazon, you're going to get it first. Now, mind you, this means that you might get it a week or 2 first, and then I have to take it down for Amazon, but y'all are getting books first. Then, on top of that, you're getting the blog, and once a month, I'll do a Q&A. So, those are the benefits, those are the changes to the tiers on Patreon. So, I'm looking forward to seeing everyone's reactions and how they like it. Of course, the vlog will have themes. So if you have any questions or you have any ideas or you want, like, if you're like, oh my God, I'm about to become a writer, I have some questions, you can ask me. Ask some shorter breaths because I'm walking, guys. I swear, it's just me walking. But yeah, if you have any questions or any comments or any thoughts, go ahead and send them in. I may do vlogs of me actually talking, but I might also do vlogs of me and some cute background because again, on Sundays we go walking with my family. So thank you for tuning in, and I will see you guys. Oh, wait, stop. Let me stop. I will be posting Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. Just a heads up. The schedule changed, and I'm writing Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. Boom. That was the biggest point. I don't think I forgot it. Like I said, I tend to rant and drift. So, yes. Now that I said that, you guys need it now. Class is mid. Anyway, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.